All right. So no major updates for me really. Um, I've been struggling to get the GCP instance to connect. I'm able to start, but then every time I try to connect to the instance, the SSH keeps failing. So I really haven't been able to proceed much beyond what we did during the call on Saturday. Um, but I am, however, limiting the number of data rows data rows of multi-NLI that I was pulling in for training and running it on Kaggle within the 9 hour limit. Just see if there's even any mild improvements of using multi-NLI or not. The code's running in the background, and I get to evaluate and see any of the results. But I think that's about it for me. Yeah, I've been working on completing the trainings for NLI Access, and hopefully I'll be able to finish raising the form for the access today. And then I'll just have to wait and see if it gets approved and I do get the access. We are hoping to have a conversation with the annotators soon, hopefully tomorrow. It's to be scheduled, but that's about it for major updates. Hey, Dan.
Hey,
Hey, Dan.
yo.
All right, so for me, not much either. I finished setting up, I just set up the environment for running the notebook, and then um, I didn't start doing the bird like callback thing yet. I'm actually going to be a bit busy this week with other things. I'm moving into a new apartment, and so
Ooh.
I'll probably have a bit reduced capacity this week for work.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for the heads up, and good luck with your apartment shift.
Thanks.
Where are you moving to?
Marlboro, it's closer to my work.
Cool.
Nice. Quick question: what environment are you using to run the BERT models on?
So I initially tried setting it up on Colab, but I ran into a couple of issues. So now I'm just doing it on Kaggle and saving
Okay.
the intermediate steps. I'm planning on saving the
Okay.
intermediate steps locally.
Cool. That would be useful if we can figure that out. And if you think that you're getting stuck, Isaac would probably be a good person to reach out to for some help on callbacks and stuff with Bert. He's quite experienced in that domain.
Gotcha.
All right. I think this would be a short call. That's it from us. Anything you want to add, Dan? Any new developments?
For June, with actually for everybody, with the immunology team. So Svetlana there has been working on, like, they're doing some named entity recognition stuff. But in Svetlana working on that, she created some like really nice, well-structured code. Like it's quite object-oriented, and she has like classes for like what an entity is, and I think documents. And she's kind of revisiting Brandon's like pre-processing pipeline because that was, I mean, outdated, and um, I think that she is doing it in an even like more well-structured way. So if we want to incorporate that into like a like quote unquote final pipeline kind of a thing, I think that would be a great idea. And I think just getting on the same page as her and trying to productionize that code would be an interesting direction to go. So I just want to make it aware that like her code exists, and it could very well feed into everything. I would say that's not like the most pressing thing right now, but especially like post round one refactoring stuff, I could see that would be like a very fruitful direction.
Gotcha. So you said she was working on the immunology stuff, right?
Yeah, but the stuff that she's working on with them was just the named entity recognition of right now, I think just drugs. I mean, eventually they want to extract diseases and like genes and proteins. But she was showing some results from just drug named entity recognition.
Okay. Is that in the current repo?
She has it in like her own branch that she's working on somewhere. So I can like start a conversation with you two and then get connected there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, because we kept talking about setting up classes and doing everything. So having a template for that stuff would be really useful.
Right, like she just kind of on her own implemented what looks like a pretty good, I don't know, pretty good schema, I think.
Cool. I'll chat with her and take a look.
Yeah, cool. Aside from that, Malavika meeting with annotators tomorrow, it sounds like.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm just waiting to get some confirmation from the other two people because
Yeah, okay.
I
No, that would
think
be good though. I mean, I'm definitely in
yeah,
favor of that.
yeah, because otherwise we'd end up doing a lot of back and forth with few people.
Yeah. So today I'm going to look at the guidelines so far and then give comments about those, and then
Yeah,
we can just
absolutely,
kind of go off that doc tomorrow.
absolutely.
Cool.
All right then. I think that's it. Unless there's anything anyone wants to add.
How was the general call today?
Oh, it was fun. There were few people, so I just decided to ask everyone individually, whoever was on the call, if they had any updates, and and yeah, we had a fun conversation about the gazillion tabs I had open,
Nice.
which led to a new finding for other people on the call that there's actually, I think, some software that allows you to manage your browser tabs better and shuts off those that you haven't used in a while and stuff. That Tyler
Oh,
mentioned.
do you mean the grade suspender?
Uh, no, I think it's something called Work Ana or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, it was short and fun.
Nice.
I think the social team's making some progress. They had recently published, not published, sorry, they submitted the initial findings to Spark AI Hackathon, and I think they'll be submitting the full paper mid-July, is what Akash said. So that was interesting. I asked them to share the link generally.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen there's a channel. Let me invite you to the channel. I've seen like some of the docs with kind of like their presentation outline thing. Yeah, I am very curious about that project, and then eventually, because they're just thinking about, I guess, misinformation generally, but I would like to think about like drug stuff, of course. And Ali has kind of been over there, but I've heard a little bit less from Ali lately.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean that's exciting for sure.
Yeah. But that was it though. I don't think there was much else on the channel today, so I don't remember.
Gotcha.
Okay then. Thank you both for joining. I'll speak to you soon separately.
Sounds good. For stand up today, should I just put a little poll if we want to have stand up, because it might just be the three of us, and then we kind of already did that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've already said pretty much all I wanted to say in today's stand-up as well.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
bye guys.
Talk to you later.